Wait, hold on, do a funny face. Can you do a funny face?
Yeah.
Did she do a funny face?
I did a weird face. Do you remember how often this happened last year, Miss Lily?
Okay,
She just breaks down. We take APR.
So can you just describe a bit of the structure that goes into the AP class, like what your years, like the projects you do?
So at the beginning, so in AP by the end, like we don't like take a test or anything, but you submit a portfolio, and that's like how you're graded by like a board of graders. That's how you get an AP grade. It's out of 5, just like any AP. And for that, you have, let's see if we can get this, a concentration section, a breadth section, and a, what's the other one? Quality section.
Yeah.
So for the breadth section, it's like pieces that you've made like before or any time that show your like breadth as an artist. So it can be things that you've made like throughout the last 3 years, but usually it's going to be within like the last year or so that it's like quality. And then the quality section, we haven't talked about that much because I think that's kind of like a later thing, but it's more like very specific focus on something, like a really high quality piece, and that's less pieces. And then the concentration is what we spend most of the year on, where everyone has like chooses like a different concentration, and that's like, it kind of depends. Like I know, just thinking about like people from last year, like someone did something as abstract as dreams, and like looking into like dreams and nightmares and stuff like that, and doing a bunch of paintings based on that. Whereas like someone else did how like food is grown and transported in the US, and they did like a bunch of, or in the world I think, and they did like a bunch of like pieces and stuff about that, and that was really cool too. Like it can be like anywhere, and you have to do, is it 7?
I'm not quite sure.
Okay, you have to do a number of pieces like on that concentration. And so far in the year, like at the end of term 1 now, we've just still been doing like some skill stuff. So we had some projects with like a still life that's in the room, which is like we were drawing from observation, and we did 3 different kinds, like a charcoal, a Conti crayon, and a watercolor. And that was still just like practice and stuff. And then around now we're starting working on concentration. So we had to like write an essay about what our concentration is going to be on, and then like meet with our teacher and like talk about our concentration. And now we're starting to like brainstorm what we're going to do for concentration pieces, and then soon we'll like start working on them so that by the end of the year we have like that portfolio of pieces.